Abundance is our birthright. We deserve it. You're entitled to it. I'm not talking about loads and loads of money. Maybe that's a natural side effect of abundance. But abundance is simply the ability to be grateful for what we've got in any moment, to bring in more without being emotionally disturbed or swayed. The earth is hyper-abundant and expansive and open. We inherited a template for living, for life. It comes with a mindset that keeps us feeling stuck and experiencing feelings of lack. Maybe we look at the people with all the money in the world and we see the injustice relative to the people that have no money. Maybe that affects us. Maybe we witnessed parents or a parent working all the God-given hours of the day to just survive. Maybe we inherited a fatalistic reasoning. Maybe we grew up knowing, feeling like, thinking that we had to give everything away for free. We had to be on our best behaviour and just serve the world indiscriminately. But we weren't given context for that, and we weren't taught how to fill up our own cup. So while we gladly give and serve, constantly feel like there's a deficit. Maybe we got influenced by a really malevolent will that tells us that we're lazy and unmotivated, complacent in our reasoning, and that we have to be more realistic and see ourselves doing more in order to feel worthy. Maybe part of the human condition is an eternal dissatisfaction. Maybe it's not eternal, maybe it's for a season. The point is, the culture, society, is always telling us how we could be better, or trying to sell us things that we might need that we don't have. Maybe we were always told that we're never enough, through words and actions, even though we knew that we were always doing our best. So maybe some false coding has been supplemented into our fields, called tomorrow syndrome. Like, if only I could just achieve that, attain that, then I would know. Then it's game over. Then I can finally release all resistance to happiness. Maybe we're scared of the power and responsibility that comes with having in this life. Maybe we're more comfortable being numbered among the have-nots. Because the haves don't seem to care too much about justice in this life. Maybe it's a false equation. Maybe money doesn't equal injustice. Maybe money highlights injustice. Maybe money tempers injustice, equalizes. I have fallen prey to guilt in this life. Survivor's guilt, I call it. Having ideas, sensations, feelings, and visions of being financially comfortable, and immediately chasing that up with all these thoughts about what about if all the have-nots just want to be around me when I finally have. What about if money changes me? What about if money becomes more important than actual life? I would like to say that none of us want money for money's sake, but I can't know that. For me personally, I see money not as a magic key, but it's definitely a soothing balm. Not just for me, for the world. The inversion through the control system that currently operates within humanity, within the world. Has made it difficult if everything was free, then every single unit of consciousness would gravitate towards the medicine that they need to set themselves free without fear. If everything was free, we would all be free to share our gifts. If everything was free, if money were not an issue, then people could effortlessly stay in touch with their integrity, with their soul. They would never have to degrade their self, pimp their self out. We could each focus on our gifts and abilities and just live a life in service to focus, attention and present moment awareness. money, bills, rent. They're all calendar based. Ideas. Because in the Bible it says tomorrow is not promised. It doesn't say tomorrow is not promised, but a week next Thursday I've got to pay my council tax. Spirit said to me last week, the way you have been viewing the world has been keeping you ill. And I couldn't disagree. Survival mode brings with it a certain level of perception, because it couldn't rise above that. Beyond that is the freedom. So we keep ourselves stuck in survival mode, in fight or flight, in the name of self-preservation. But we weren't put here to preserve our life. We were put here, we arrived here to live our life, to thrive. My fear is that I can not vibrate out of that way of seeing the world, which is bullshit, because I already feel that this is changing anyway within me. Because my soul and heart knows the way, even when my mind is loud. Love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. But the hatred of money is the root of all kinds of suffering. I used to hate money, the idea of it, not the physicality, what it has done to the world, but it's all purposeful. Money is a mirror. The hardest part for me to accept is that money is a mirror of your self-worth. Because if it's a neutral energy, if we understand that we are money, time, energy, you know, but I genuinely could have been a millionaire by now if I chose different, but I always chose correct as per my soul's calling. And just had to be patient and learn gratitude from the ground up. Like when you live on the streets, you can say, oh no, I'm living on the streets, or you can be thankful for nothing and manifest a blanket to be grateful for, shelter. And now I'm in a caravan. May we all wake up to the truth about life and release our rigid expectations and perceptions. so that we can all be free in every single way. God bless us.